Jaya Bhaja Shiva Omkara. Om Om Jaya Shiva Omkara. Jaya Jaya Bhaja Shiva Omkara. Om Om Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Jaya Shiva Omkara. Jaya Jaya Bhaja Shiva Omkara. Om Om Jaya Shiva Omkara. Jaya Jaya Bhaja Shiva Omkara. Om Om Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Jaya Shiva Omkara. Jaya Jaya Bhaja Shiva Omkara. Jaya Shiva Omkara. Jaya Jaya Bhaja Shiva Omkara. Om 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 Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna. Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna. Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna. Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. Radha Lola Ramya Suchela. Radha Lola Ramya Suchela. Rajita Vanamala Gopala. Rajita Vanamala Gopala. Rajita Vanamala Gopala. Rajita Vanamala Gopala. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. Krishna Krishna Govinda Krishna. The whole battalion Shiva family is there. If I would very much love you all to appreciate a simple fact. I have not in your life to teach you how to do business. That headache you're already having. Whether you're a doctor, or engineer, a computer man, or a businessman, you are doing business only. Because you convert all your talents as money. And you had your talents only for money. Kula became a doctor not to earn anything and then serve everybody and become Albert Schweitzer somewhere in some South African jungle. No? So to Malika became physiotherapist because of earning money. In itself there's nothing wrong. Okay? But that is, all of you are as householders, that is your duty, your responsibility. That is the most beautiful contribution. As much as a sannyasi contributes to certain aspects of life, the householder also contributes to this aspect of life, earning wealth, distributing wealth, producing things. The Hindus call this as dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Artha is the wealth. Kama is the fulfillment of various type of desires which are quite normal for a normal average human being. Hunger, thirst, sex, sensual pleasures, happiness, good clothes, good food, good that, good this, security, a good home. That is a human normal cravings and desires of an average man. That is quite understandable. Okay? That's how the evolution from the animal level, when we come to the human level, from just primary instincts like hunger, thirst and sex, we evolve, then we become decent human beings, average decent human beings. At that time comes artha and kama. Artha is the wealth. And you earn wealth because in order to enjoy life. And what is life? Life is you are living in this beautiful universe, which is a manifestation of the divine. So, Devi is the presiding deity within your own heart, in the hearts of everyone. And she is also the power and the force behind nature. And so, to have this knowledge and enjoy and yearn, that is what is called religious life. That's called dharmic way of life. So the Hindu rishis, they said, if you place your earning money and enjoying life based on dharma, and it leads you to moksha, release, liberation, happiness, peace, joy. And if you place your artha and kama on adharma, that means cut anybody's throat, pull any carpet under anybody's feet, and do anything, hook or crook, make the money is the only ethics. I don't care who happens to what happens to whom. I want it. If you can do that, that's adharmic way of earning artha, then perhaps you may enjoy also, but that will lead ultimately to conflict, emotion, chaos, depression, sorrow, pain, and one fine morning leads you to not liberation, but binds you more and more and more, and you become your own prisoner. And one day you cry and cry like veritable hell let loose. Everything hurts you. The table, the chair, the house, the air conditioner, the car, the bungalow, the bank balance, the husband, the wife, the children, the relationship, friends, everybody hurts you. You feel like running away somewhere to the forest. And time and again the whole world has experienced this fact. So the Hindu rishis, they said, look, one side as a human being, it's normal for you to have the cravings and longings of the body, mind and senses. But have a little understanding, what is this world, who you are, where you come from, what is it called family, what is it called a society, what is life, where you go from here, is there any meaning in it? Then that is what is called dharmic way of seeing things. You see? So, it's quite natural, all of you are given some talent, some kind of a temperament, some talent, some efficiency, some that, some this. And in this way the world goes on. In itself there is nothing wrong. See? Now, in the same way there is another group which is called the sannyasis. They say we do not want any family, we do not want to get married and settle down, we do not want to earn money, we do not want to acquire wealth, For example, if you are a householder, you've got a son and daughter, you have to save money, you have to be economical, you can't be a stupidly a spendthrift, or you should be a stupidly a miser. You know, it is not spendthrift, it is not being miser. You know, it is not all the time haughty, it is not absolutely timid. You know, it is not arrogance, it is not self completely effacement. It is an in between kind of a thing. Whereas in a sannyasi is the person who says, I do not want any of these things, and I want to give my whole time and energy and life, everything for the sake of the world and the people in the world, and guide them to a little higher dimensional aspect of life which will lift them as average human being. They are made into a little more beautiful human beings and bring them up to that level and leave them there, and one day every human being will become a sannyasi, male or female. Sannyasi is not wearing the garb. Sannyasi is the transformation of the consciousness. Just like from a primitive level where we were cannibals once upon a time, then we started eating animals, and then we start giving up that, also eating vegetables and fruits and that and this. Then we start caring for each other, respecting other human beings, allowing the let live and let live. You know, you see, we live and let die. You see, we live and let live. That is the aspect. When you come to that point, then from this level you shift a little further. Just like you have gone through all these stages and come up, we are no more cannibals, we are no more primitives, we are no more ready to kill anybody or murder anybody. We are above that kind of a person, isn't it? In English law, a butcher cannot be a jury. I don't know whether it still exists. Why? Because he is a man of violence. How did he become a butcher unless the society purchased the meat? If nobody purchases the meat, who is going to be a butcher? It goes the business. Right? So you create a condition to make somebody as a butcher, and then when he does it, you said he is a violent man and he is very cruel, and therefore he is not qualified to be sitting as one of the juries in law court. This is too much of a nonsense. Okay? There may be a honest butcher doing a good job, and there may be an honest scoundrel who is a lawyer. You know? Apologies to Mr. Modi. Murali, I'm not talking about anything about your tribes. Satyabhama, tell him. So, what I'm trying to tell, we have come through all these things, right? In the same way, one day everyone become a sannyasi means what? You are ready to give your time and life and energy for anyone who needs it. But initially not totally, half off. Now that is the particular grade, is what is called Shiva family. Some sannyasi comes in your life, not necessarily me, if I am not, somebody else will come. Because you are ready for it. You see? When a particular soul is ready to receive this knowledge, having gone through life, someone comes in your life whom you will appreciate or he will appreciate you, and we will click. You know, the made for each other kind of a thing. That thing clicks. And that thing comes, then that sannyasi tells you how to rise above to wherever you are in. So whatever things he does is, he gives you certain spiritual teachings. The spiritual teaching doesn't consist in only and exclusively doing prayer and japa and meditation and yoga and that and this and kind of a thing. See? Though that is given. That means you are trained to, first he comes in your life and he accepts you as you are. And why he is qualified to do that? Because he has got only one qualification. He says, I want nothing from you. I expect nothing from you. I expect nothing from you. All that, if it is God's will, I would love to give my love to you totally. Accepting you as you are. Gently suggesting a little bit of here and there, which you can take forward and try to put that in your life, daily life. So combining the daily life of eating, drinking, going to the office, earning money, doing this and that, plus a little prayer, a little japa, a little meeting together, a little coming together, visiting somebody's house, you come to this house, celebrating functions and festivals, and doing service. Somebody is not well, go and see the person in the hospital and say hello. You see? Like this, the consciousness is trained to become less and less self-centered and egoistic, and everything for me. I don't care for anything else, for anyone else. From that point, you are widening the circle a little by little, because you have already widened the circle. You have already become a little decent human being. So somebody comes and tells you how to increase this circle to accommodate a little more in your consciousness. That way of life, of expansion, is what is called religion. कामेश्वरो वैश्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः। ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। अन्तर्ज्योति बहिर्ज्योति प्रत्यग्ज्योति परात्परः आत्मज्योति स्वयं ज्योतिर्ज्योतिर्ज्योति शिवोऽस्म्यहम्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। दक्षिणामूर्तिसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमां शिवानन्द आचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ